Vinyasa Flow. I want you to go ahead and get your mat. I've got mine in a T just because I'll be working around my mat today. You only need one mat. I'm going to call the pose. You're going to take a breath in, breath out, go to the next pose. You need tutorials on Vinyasa, Power Yoga, how to get into alignment with some of the poses. This video is not yet quite for you. You'll get there. Hit our button, like, subscribe, and share, and then go into our playlist. You'll see it says mindfulness. You'll see all of the yoga, and you can do tutorials on how do you do warrior poses, how do you do integration, how do you flow from one position to the next in correct alignment without hurting yourself. So I break most of my yoga videos down and explain what we're doing and how we're doing it. Today, we're just flowing. I'm going to flow through the motions. I'm going to narrate it after and just call the pose for you. So I hope that you enjoy this. If you're already a practitioner, this video is for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you haven't already, you've got your mat, you've got some blocks that you may need to have access. Always use your blocks if you need them, and make sure you've got plenty of water. So let's go ahead and get started. Integration is first. We're going to begin in child's pose.
Child's pose. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose, lengthening through the spine. As you take your fingers forward, breathe in. As you exhale, take your glutes towards your heels. Nice deep breaths in and out. Leave your feet where they are and move your hands over to one side for a nice side body stretch. Come back to center. Big breath in, big breath out. And then move to the other side for the other side body. And come back to center. One more breath in. As you exhale, come into your tabletop. Hip width. Put some flexion and extension into your spine. As you inhale, put flexion is. As you exhale, push your spine towards the ceiling. Take 3 or 4 cat-cows to your breath work, filling all the air in and exhaling all the air out. Then begin to push into your downward facing dog. Take the sits bones up to the ceiling. Start to pedal out your dog for the back of the legs. Then as you inhale, rise up onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, push your heels to the ground. Big inhalation, big exhalation. Lift your right leg up into your 3-legged dog. And then circle at the ankle joint. And bring that leg down. Lift the other leg up. 3-legged dog. Open the hip. Circle the ankle joint out. And bring that down. Take that high plank. Side plank to the right. And a wild thing. Lift up and look up. Come back to side plank. High plank. Side plank on the other side. Stack your shoulders and your hips. Wild thing. Lift up. Side plank. High plank. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Step or float. Halfway lift to a flat back fold. Inhale, Tadasana, rise up. Hands to heart center. Tadasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, rise up. Tadasana. Hands to heart center. Tadasana, mountain pose. Fold. Halfway lift. High plank. All the way down to baby cobra or sphinx. Bring your elbows towards your rib cage. Breathe in and out. Look to the end of your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step or float to the front. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tadasana, rise up. Hands to heart center. Tadasana, fold forward. halfway lift, high plank, low plank, cobra, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, right foot comes through, warrior one on the right side. Hips come to the front. Chaturanga, high to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg, bring it through, warrior one, right, left side. Chaturanga, low plank, upward facing dog or sphinx or cobra, downward facing dog. Exhale that out. Look to the front, step or float, halfway lift, fold forward. Tadasana, extended mountain pose, hands to heart center. Tadasana, fold forward, halfway lift. Chaturanga, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg, bring it through. Warrior one, right side. Fold into humble warrior. Breathe in and out. Chaturanga, low plank, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. Warrior one, left side. Fold into humble warrior. Chaturanga, low plank, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. You can pedal your dog out. Look to the front, step or float. Halfway lift, fold forward. Utkatasana, chair pose, knees behind your toes. Drinking bird up onto the toes. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Drinking bird. Chair pose. Fold forward. Ragdoll. You can twist that out. Opposite hands to elbows. Just rinse out and twist open into your Uttanasana, your ragdoll. Soften your knees. Half lift. Fold forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot comes through. Warrior one. Right side. Knee stacks over the ankle. Fold. Humble warrior. Open that up. Warrior two. Relax those shoulders. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog. Right leg comes up. Warrior one. Right side. Fold forward, humble warrior. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Chaturanga, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step or float to the front. Halfway lift, fold forward. Tadasana, rise up, hands to heart center. Tadasana, fold forward. Halfway lift. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Fold forward, halfway lift. Chaturanga, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot lifts up. Warrior one, right side. Hips face to front. Fold forward, humble warrior. Open that up. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Open your chest. Reverse Trikonasana. Chaturanga, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Step or float. Halfway lift, fold forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Twist to the right. Chair pose. Drinking bird. Chair pose. Twist to the left. Look over your shoulder. Chair pose. Drinking bird. Chair pose. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Bring it through. Warrior one on the right. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Open that up. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. reverse Trikonasana, Trikonasana on the right. Bend your knee. Open that up, your shoulder. Lift up, warrior 2. Bring it over to Prasarita Pottanasana and fold forward. Open up those back legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Broken triangle. Bring it over to the other side. Broken triangle. Back to Prasarita Pottanasana, standing straddle fold. Lift all the way up. Bring your left foot to the back of the mat. Left side, warrior 1. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg rises up. Bring it through. Warrior 1, left side. Fold into humble warrior. Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. Warrior 1, left side. Fold into humble warrior. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step or float. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands to heart center, twist. Hands to heart center, drinking bird. Hands to heart center, twist. Utkatasana, drinking bird, up on those toes. Utkatasana, chair pose, fold forward, halfway lift, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Warrior 1, left side. Fold into humble warrior. Open it up. Warrior 2. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step or float. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Tadasana. Rise up. Hands to heart center. Tadasana. Fold. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift that left leg. Warrior 1, left side. Humble warrior. Open that up. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Chaturanga, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath out. Step or float. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Twist to the right. Chair pose. Drinking bird. Chair pose. Twist to the left. Chair pose. Drinking bird. Chair pose. Fold. Inhale, half lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up. Warrior 1, left side. Fold into humble warrior. Open that up. Warrior 2, reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Reverse Trikonasana. Chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step or float. Halfway lift, fold forward. Ragdoll. Uttanasana. And you can twist that out. So rock that side to side. Come up to Bakasana, crow pose. Look forward, lift up, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out, pedal that dog. Step or float. Halfway lift, fold forward. Tadasana, hands to heart center. Tadasana, fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Bring it up into high crescent lunge. Toes are facing the same. Twist into revolving crescent lunge. You can put your hand down. Lift up, high crescent lunge. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Bring it through. High crescent lunge. Toes are facing 12 o'clock. Twist into revolving crescent lunge. High crescent lunge. Chaturanga. Low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step or float. Malasana. Take your feet out to either side. You could practice Bakasana, crow pose here again, or just sit in your Malasana, your yogi squat, and open up your hips. Breathe in and out. I'm going to turn that right foot and find your lizard pose. Your left leg extends out. Anjaneyasana, asana, low crescent lunge. Ardha Hanumasana, half monkey pose. Back to your Anjaneyasana, asana. Stretch that hip flexor. Lift up into your high crescent lunge. Open up into your goddess pose. Take it back into your high crescent lunge, low crescent lunge on the other side. Ardha Hanumasana, half butterfly. Lizard pose. Open that up. Lengthen through the spine here. Twist that back to your Prasarita. Then lift back up into your goddess pose. Turn those toes. Step in. Fold forward, half lift. Rise up to Tadasana. Hands to heart center. Tree on the right. Anywhere but the knee. Lift up and open up. Breathe in and out. Shoulders and hips follow each other. Tadasana. Tree on the left. Inside of the calf, the ankle, or the thigh. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in and out. Find a focal point. Standing leg raise on the right. Lift up. Use your rudder. Bring it to the center. And then hip hinge into your Dekasana, your airplane pose. Pull those arms back and push down. Hands to heart center. Standing leg raise on the left. Grab that big toe if you're there. Bring it to the center. Push it back into your Dekasana, your airplane pose. Hands to heart center. Open that up. Yogi squat. Go ahead and sit down. Right on top of your sits bones, bring your legs together. Fold into your Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold. Breathe in. Exhale out. Lengthen all the way up. Open up to your seated. Straddle. Fold forward. Toes are coming towards your knees. Lengthen through the spine. Crown of the head to the end of your mat. Apple under your chin. Breathe in and out. Rock all the way up. Find half butterfly. One leg in. Lift up for that side body stretch. Look up. Lift your chest. Tick-tock over gently to the other side. Then very gently switch sides. Fold one leg in. Make sure both hips are grounded into the mat. Lift up for your side body stretch. Tick-tock over. Lengthen through. Fold your legs over into double pigeon. Open up those hips and allow those hips just to fall down balanced equally into the mat. Breathe in and out. Let those hips open and then set it up for your half pigeon. Keep your toes coming towards your knees, hips in alignment. Both hips come down at the same time, apple under the chin. Swing that back leg over into your double pigeon. It's working around the hip joint. And then find double pigeon on the left side. Breathe in and out. Use a block if you need to for this. Downward facing dog. Stretch the back of the legs open. Yogi squat, Malasana. Vipakarani, waterfall. Legs go right up into the air. Make sure your hips are in alignment with your knees, are in alignment with your ankles. Palms are open to receive energy. Bring your palms of your feet together and open your hips into Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Couple breaths in, couple breaths out. Feet come back into neutral position. You're going to fold at the hip into simple supine twist. Remember that the shoulders need to remain on the mat. So don't allow your shoulders to come up off of. You might need to put a block between your knees. Breathe in and out here. And then bring your hips back to the other side. Open up your body. Open up your shoulders. Allow them to remain on the mat. Gently stretch open. Breathe in and out. You are almost there. A lot of work has occurred. Bring your hips back to neutral. Lengthen your legs out, arms over your head, breath in. As you exhale, squeeze into a little ball, and then take up space on your mat into your Shavasana, your deep and final rest. Allow everything to fall open, stretch out, just melt into the mat. And close your eyes. Start to come back to normal breathing. Feel relaxed. Take your time in Shavasana. Then begin to wiggle your toes and your ankles. Wiggle your fingers and circle your wrists. Put some gentle movements back into your body. Inhale, squeeze everything. In, exhale. Then you're just going to roll over onto your side into your fetal position, your position of renewal. Thank yourself for showing up for this moment. And perhaps find a word of gratitude for the rest of the day. Close your eyes. With your eyes closed, you're going to come back to a seated position. Your Sukhasana, your easy seated pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Thumb knuckles touch your heart. Take a breath in. Open your mouth and exhale that away. Bring your hands to your forehead. May the love and the light in me always honor, see, and appreciate the love and the light in you. We bow and we say namaste. Namaste.
That is the end of our Yoga Vinyasa Flow. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this video. You should be a little hot and sweaty. Get those lavender towels and cool your body down if you need to, and drink a lot of water. And we will see you for the next video. Don't forget to hit our button, like, subscribe, and share. Have a good day. Bye.